Hey, Adam Waller here. Now today I want to talk to you about a webinar that I watched, and I'm probably going to break it down into a couple different videos because the webinar was fairly lengthy. It was about an hour and 20 minutes. And unfortunately you don't have access to it unless you're a member of Empower Network. But I still want to take, what I learned there and what I took away from it and share it here with you because it had a lot of value in it. And so I want to try to give that value to you as well. And the one thing that he talked about today, well, he talked about two particular different things. One of them was taking responsibility, for yourself and your actions. And the other one was changing your attitude towards money. And so what I first want to talk about is, how we need to start taking responsibility for ourselves and be self-reliant. A lot of times and I did it myself. I've done it myself. We like to place blame, on people or our circumstances or something. If you see something on the news and something's happened, the first thing people want to know is like who was responsible, who did it. They want to place blame. And it's the same thing, like I said, even in my own life. As an example, I used to work as in retail, and I did that for many years. I was from job to job, but I was in retail probably 10 to 12 years if I add it all together. And I was just, I hated where I was at. I hated doing the job, and I did it anyway. It was one reason I thought that's all I could do, and that I didn't have what it took to do something else. And secondly, when I started thinking about, finding something else to do, I felt that I blamed my circumstances. It was like maybe if I had a better education or lived in a different town or was raised differently, and maybe if my parents taught me differently, I was just placing blame on all these external circumstances instead of taking responsibility for myself and my actions and making things happen, making things change, and just being self-reliant. One thing that I learned was that you need to start taking action where you're at right now with what you've got. Just start taking action. If you want to get out of your situation, if you want to get online and start making money, you want to start building your own business, then it's up to you. You've got to take the action to do it. Nobody's going to hold your hand and show you, do it for you. They're not going to do it for you. And if that's what you're expecting, then you're probably not going to make it very far, and you may as well just keep your job. Because, when you're in your job, people tell you pretty much exactly what to do. Like when you can eat, when you can go to the restroom. If that's for you, then just stay there. But if you want to change where you're at, change your life, then you need to start taking the actions and taking responsibility for yourself and understand that only you can change it. And another thing that he mentioned is that was a quote, and I can't remember who it was by. I think it was maybe Jim Rohn, or maybe it was just the guy that he was talking to. But he said that your life is the way it is right now because that's where your best thinking has gotten you. So let me repeat that. Your life is the way it is right now because that's where your best thinking has gotten you. So a lot of times, it's right up here. It's how we think that's holding us back. We maybe have, that, thinking that it's somebody else's fault, always wanting to place blame, instead of taking the actions to change what's going on around us. Or, we think that if you want a lot of money, you start wanting to get rich, then you're going to be greedy, or it makes you a bad person. So just think about that. And if you want to change how you think, the one thing that I've been doing is that you start listening to these people that have made that change, that are making a lot of money, and start reading some self-development books that helps you to change your thinking. Now, I just read one that was called what was it? The Science of Getting Rich. I've read that one, and then right now I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And that book is probably recommended by every, at least that I've seen, every company or top earner has made mention of this book. So I'm reading that one, and it helps you change your mindset and how you think about money and yourself and your circumstances. So my point is, stop placing blame on your circumstances, on other people, on how you were raised, and take responsibility for yourself, for what's going on, and just have that self-reliance, and just know that you have within you what it takes. If you want it bad enough, you have what it takes, to get out of that rut that you're in, to get out of that dead-end job, and to build a life, to have, the wealth that we deserve, and just be able to spend more time with your friends and family. And, if you're looking for a business that offers that, just right there on the page down below on my blog, Empower Network or the Prosperity Team, you're welcome to join us. And the great thing is that we offer the tools and the personal development to help you become that person and transform into that leader that you're wanting to be. And one more point I wanted to make. I thought it was cool what he said. He said, the life you want also wants you. But to get it, you have to stop pretending that external factors are holding you back. Let me repeat that. The life you want also wants you. But to get what you want, you have to stop pretending that external factors are holding you back. So my friends, get out there, take action, and make it happen. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope to see you on the inside. Bye.